Hey, hey!
Hey, everyone. Oh, we're ready
Second
to just get
second week of February, just like that.
just like that. Time flies when you're having fun and going after your goals,
That's right. That's right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are
Oh,
we
so
talking
today,
about today?
oh, we are talking about this weird sci-fi thing that you found on the internet called body doubling.
Yeah, so we do these power hours. And we've got a community one coming up. We'll tell you all about that shortly. But when we were working with Mastery Circle during our first round, we had scheduled 1 power hour a week, and everybody was like, "Ooh, can we have more?" We were like, "Oh yeah," because we're loving it too. And then I started hearing about these body doubling, and in fact, I remember where it came up. Remember how I told you I did the 8 hour decluttering with a
Mm,
group of people? Well,
yes.
they kept talking about body doubling, and I'm like, somebody come into my house and they're going to help me? Man, this is
Where do I
fantastic.
sign up for that?
Yeah. But no, it's all about it's body doubling is our power hours. That's what body doubling it is. It's doing something hard that you think is hard or something you resist. And when you're doing it with other people, it's so much easier. So in this case, it was decluttering. And I never would have decluttered 8 hours on my own, right?
Right,
But
right, yeah.
because of the environment, because of the setting and it being like a power hour, it flew by and I got more done than I would have on my own. Do I highly recommend doing it every weekend, an 8 hour decluttering? No, I do not. I was pretty much done the next day. So it's a good thing that we only do 1 hour every time that we do it. But it's the same premise because we're all getting together doing our more difficult tasks or things that we've avoided or the things that we tell ourselves are hard.
Yeah. I mean, and it could be the entire task or just the getting started part you resist. But yeah, in our power hours with the mastery circle, we get on 1 hour a day. We declare what we're going to work on. I set the timer for 50 minutes and then we just get to work. And so it's amazing. I mean, I've experienced it personally. You've experienced, and we've heard from all of the participants in the mastery circle how it's like n- easier to get the thing we've been resisting done.
Yeah.
The time flies by. Like, we're always shocked when the timer goes off.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're working and it's like, what is that sound? It's the
Yes,
timer.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think it's increased our um, ability to get get shit done.
Yes, yes. So we create so body doubling has been around for a while. The ADHD community actually dubbed the term because it's a tool to use for focus. And so this is body doubling is a productivity technique where you work along someone else, not necessarily doing the same thing like we
Or
did for the
even in real life, it can be
right,
virtual.
right.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. I think it is the same sort of thing that's, as a solopreneur, or someone that works by themselves predominantly, I know I would, if I had something I needed to focus on, I would take myself to the local coffee shop,
Mhm,
the library. And so, I mean, they could be reading their book
mhm.
or, playing cards with their friend. But there's another piece of that that the science has found is they're called mirror neurons, and so it seeing other people focus on something, doesn't
Mhm.
matter what,
Yeah.
activates your brain, and you're more likely to mimic the energy that they have.
Mhm.
So that's that buoyant feeling, like,
Mhm.
oh, I don't know where all this energy came from. It's not all from the coffee that you drank at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
It's from being around other people and, kind of raising that energy level and pouring that into what you're working on.
Yeah, and I found another very interesting statistic that I just have to. You see, I found a new techie tool, right? So here's the other thing I found. When we share our goals, we're likely to complete them 65% more of the time. So
Right.
by coming in and saying, I'm going to do this thing, I'm
We're
going to do
increasing
this
our
thing.
chances.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because there are times when the 50 minutes, the timer goes off and you're not fully finished with the task.
Mm-mm.
And I know I often will be like, as soon as we disconnect, like I'm doing whatever it takes to finish that up
Mhm.
or coming
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we hold the accountability too, because we've had people come in and say, okay, I'm going to make this phone call or I'm going to run this errand because it's part of what I need to do to keep moving forward. And we're like, okay, check back with us in the WhatsApp group and let us know you're done. So the accountability, it's the focus, it's the accountability, it's doing stuff with other people. I mean, it's amazing is what it is. And we
Yeah.
didn't understand the power of it either until we started doing it. And then when we were asked to do it more, we were like, well, hell yeah, we're going to do it more. This is great. So
Yeah.
it's an amazing hour. And we're opening it up to the public.
Yes. Yeah. We do these um, community power hours once a month. And this week, on Friday the 14th, Valentine's Day. We're doing it at 10 a.m. Central Time. So, yeah, we'd love to have you join us and experience a power hour yourself.
Mhm.
You just show up on Zoom, we declare what we're going to work on, we shut off our cameras and audio. I set a timer, and when the timer goes off, we all come back, share what we did, and celebrate that, and then you move on with our day. I mean, it's as easy as that. And
There's a
it ties
bonus.
right back to something else that's happening this month.
Yes. So 50-minute focus, 10-minute reset break. That's our February habit that we're working on. So our power hours are specifically laid out this way. So we do a 50-minute focus and then once we're done with the call, we check in, say this is what we did, yay, 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 and now you take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
So you get to check the box on Friday when you join us for the community power hour. And I promise you, you're going to get so much done. So much done.
Well, and if you haven't heard us talk about or been around and seen the February habit, you can scan the QR code,
Mhm.
and we have a nice workbook that'll walk you through the habit and give you some tips and tools for doing it. And um, do not stress that it is now the second week of February.
Mm.
We are all about starting where you're at in the
Mhm.
moment, and so don't talk yourself out of it. If you're curious, download it, take a look, and most importantly, join us on Friday so we can celebrate each other.
And
And oh yes,
the
he needed to show up. He's like, I
excuse me.
come to the power hours too, Mom.
Yeah. So if you have that thing that you just keep putting off, and oh, you would feel so good if you got it done. join us. It can be a phone call, it can be an errand, it can be a task, it can be working out, it could be anything. Anything. It doesn't have to be sitting at your desk doing something. Anything that you have been avoiding, join us.
Or you just want to get a couple things done before the weekend.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
anything.
that easy. It's very easy. Make it your own. Do you? But we'd love for you to join us.
Yeah, and let's body double.
I like power hours better. But hey,
Yeah, I know. I mean, I still think about sci-fi movies and like crazy things when I hear that term. So,
right. Yeah.
that's why there's the scientific name and then there's the name we use.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was like body doubling. What is that? But I mean, it's a thing because
Yeah,
science says it really works. So ADHD or not, yeah, I love them. So I
yeah,
look forward to our power hours. I really do.
yeah.
So
Awesome.
come
Well, it's
show yourself some love and join us on Valentine's Day. And all the information is going to be in the show notes. So we hope to see you
awesome.
there.
All right. See y'all there.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.